offer.
2 minutes of television wow that makes you buy now.
But I'm still not done.
Direct response ads are a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Billy Mays here for OxyClean.
Billy Mays.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
And Anthony Sullivan.
Anthony Sullivan here.
Are pitchmen.
You're making too much money. We have to lower your rate.
Two guys.
But wait, there's more.
With the A game and national fame.
That's PitchMen.
These two veteran pitch pros have mastered the art of turning good ideas into must-have products. Now, they're putting their egos aside and their heads together.
You don't want to talk to me? I see you, but I don't hear you. It's great.
They're going to help everyday people with great ideas go from rags to riches.
This is a home run.
And maybe turn someone's million-dollar dream into a reality.
Your dreams come true.
But you have to watch now.
Here's how to order.
In this episode of Pitchmen,
I'm crushing you today.
No, you're not.
Billy and Sully share the screen for the very first time.
Let me see something here.
Billy likes a lot of coffee.
Go ahead, let Sully have all the lines.
What do you want to say?
Okay.
A former rescue worker inspired by tragedy puts everything on the line to bring his saw to every do-it-yourselfer in the world.
It works, it works.
And a girl from a hard-scrabble background risks her life savings for a shot at fame and fortune.
This is my entire life riding on this one day.
Pop Blocks is a new innovative design that allows you to build with aluminum cans like Legos.
Inventors come up with ideas for all kinds of reasons.
I'm the inventor for the two-dog, no-tangle retractable leash.
Some fanciful, some practical.
I've invented what I call a coil caddy for handling hoses like this.
Some have their origins in actual life or death situations.
Just have a look, please.
And one of these inventions has captured the imagination of Billy and Sully. It's called the dual saw, and its inventor, Frederick Siama, thinks it could revolutionize home improvement.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine. Mr. Mays. No, Mr. Mays.
I'll do it.
Billy Mays.
Nice to meet you. This is a new machine which has two discs moving in opposite directions.
So it's like a circular saw, right?
I've used a circular saw.
I would say no. We are able to cut through all materials over stone, granite, marble, cement.
What about metal?
Like a hot knife into air.
Do me a favor. Can you just plug it in and just fire it up?
I'll show you.
Yeah.
So just have a look. First of all, I have no kickback, but the cut is just perfect. I would like to surprise you. I show you.
You got an egg?
Yeah. You know what?
see some
Hey.
faces.
Scrambled eggs?
Oh, we need some paper towels.
An
but-
ordinary circular saw would have splattered this egg all over the room, but Frederick's dual-bladed saw makes a precision cut.
Pretty impressive, Sully.
No, that is.
For Frederick, a former French firefighter, the idea for the dual saw was born out of necessity and personal tragedy. Frederick's team would often use circular saws, but they can pose a big risk for the rescuers themselves.
With a big disc, there is a big kickback. It just...
Frederick found this out the hard way when his friend wound up on the wrong end of a saw blade during a rescue attempt.
He got it here. And he lost his eye. He can't work anymore. It was his passion, you know, his work was his passion.
Because of his friend's tragedy, Frederick threw himself into developing a safer alternative to the traditional circular saw.
You need another disc going in opposite direction.
The dual saw's critical innovation is counter-rotating technology, which runs two perfectly calibrated blades in opposite directions at exactly the same time.
It cost us to have the machine we have today 12 years.
Frederick has spent his entire life savings developing the dual saw. He now has a finished product and it's ready for manufacturing.
Demonstrable. This thing is demonstrable. There's some endless possibilities, and we could really take it to another level.
As long as the pricing's right, this is a home run. Seriously.
If it's true what you say, it will change my entire life.
We have a deal?
Okay.
Good. Well, let's get going on this. It's a handshake.
Everybody told me, okay, you will see, we'll have success. It's very hard for me to believe that because I never had money easily.
If Billy and Sully can create the perfect ad, Frederick could finally get out of debt.
My first hope is to win enough money to put my father and mother just... they can retire quietly.
While work begins on the dual saw contract, our pitchmen are already looking for the next big invention.
Hi.
How you doing?
How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm Anthony.
My name is Kristen Hagen, and I'm an inventor. I invented Shuffles, which is a cleaning pod that you wear on each foot to clean the floors. It uses microfiber pads for different types of flooring. So we kind of designed something that would replace a mop, maybe, or a Swiffer that you could wear on your feet that reaches under cabinets and corners, that kind of thing. You can use the strength of your legs.
I definitely have run around the floor with a towel on my feet.
I think everybody has.
And done it. But
Exactly.
do you position it you would mop? This wouldn't replace your mop, right? Or it would?
It would. It would replace your mop or your Swiffer.
I like it sitting here, but I'm just trying to translate it into, here's the ultimate thing. When you do a commercial, America votes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
They give you this, or there's really no in between. It's either gonna work or it's not gonna work.
People want to buy it right now. You know, I've tried to mail this product out in the post office. People who work behind the counter come behind the counter and ask where they can get it.
I gotta try one. Whether it's a size 10 or a size 14 and a
One
half,
size fits all. Left foot, right foot.
it doesn't matter if it's
Put
left
your
or
best
right.
foot forward with Shuffles.
Billy and Sully aren't ready to give Kristen an answer. They're going to do more research before deciding on Shuffles.
Her product looks a little odd, but everyone can relate to putting a towel down on the floor and drying the floor. So it's got a shot, but it's a long shot.
For Kristen Hagen, being a long shot never deterred her ambitions.
I was actually born in Tyler, Texas. It's a really small town. We were very poor growing up. My mother was making $7 an hour supporting 4 kids. I think being poor growing up is kind of what drives me now.
Her inspiration for Shuffles came from helping out around the house.
You know, in school growing up, I had chores. I had to clean the floors, and I always used a towel. As far back as I can remember, I'd throw a towel down and use my foot to clean the floor. I've always wished there was a product like this on the market. So I took it and ran with it. It has been about 3 years developing Shuffles and getting to the point where I am now, ready to take it to market. This is an older prototype. It's like really thick and ugly. I've always kind of rebelled and tried to find my own way.
Kristen quit a lucrative career in marketing to pursue her dream full-time.
It is a scary thing. Some mornings I would wake up with complete fear. My stomach would be in knots, saying, what am I doing?
And more importantly, she spent her life savings, $40,000, to get a finished product of Shuffles. She hopes that working with Billy and Sully will make it a wise investment.
This is the biggest risk I've taken in my life so far. The most is writing on this. Failure is not an option.
While Kristen waits for Billy and Sully's decision on Shuffles, our pitch pros are off to test Frederick's dual saw under extreme conditions.
Frederick was a firefighter in France, so no one better to test this than U.S. firefighters.
These people are actually saving lives, and if the dual saw can help them, I mean, that's what we want to hear. We want you guys to just take it, put it to the test.
You know, whatever you want to cut, just start cutting stuff up,
Yeah.
all right? Thanks,
That
guys.
was good. All right.
Does a great job, man. It's real smooth, real lightweight, not real complicated.
The dual saw produces very few sparks, so it won't ignite gasoline or other flammable materials.
On most residential fires, we have to cut a hole in the roof to allow heat and smoke and flames to come out. This saw, compared to a skill saw cutting the plywood, it works great. It's a tool of choice.
For a home use, you know, honest opinion, no sugarcoating. What do you give it?
8.
I'll give it at least a 9. I'll give it a 9. For home use, a 9.
I go 9.5. Yeah, 9-10. It's definitely a good tool.
9-10.
Nice.
With the field test a success, Frederick is now one step closer to realizing his dream.
And these guys told us exactly what they thought from their heart. We got 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, and that's important. Here's how to order. Who's gonna host it?
How about we both do it? How about you cut, I cut, we one-up each other. We both cut. We'd never worked together.
Just don't shout the whole time.
No, I won't shout. I want to take you to another level.
Okay?
I want to take you to another level.
I want to show you how I do it.
Well, you show
On
me
camera, same time.
and I'll show you.
Dueling saws.
Dueling saws.
Dueling pitch.
So we're gonna do the show together.
It's gonna be a winner.
All right, brother.
Kristen Hagen spent her entire life savings on shuffles, a simple cleaning product anyone can use.
People want to buy it right now.
But Billy and Sully aren't quite convinced.
We're at Casa Sullivan, and this house is entirely too big for me to clean by myself. So once a week, Lisa and her crew of maids come in to clean the house. So giving them shuffles for the first time and getting their honest reactions is going to be huge. Hey guys, how you doing? You know Billy Mays, right? Yeah. Hi, Billy Mays here.
I won't shout, I promise. But this is one of our newest products, shuffles. One size fits all.
Can you hang out here while I go and do my thing?
You leave it on me.
All right, I don't leave it. You're in good hands, okay? All right? You're the teacher. Don't worry. The house better be clean when I get back.
All right. You'll have fun cleaning. I love to clean. Did you know that? I'm Billy Mays, and I clean all the time. We're gonna have them clean in corners, the bathroom, the kitchen. We're gonna use it for dusting, wet mopping, but I want them to really put it to the test. By the way, Sully needs his bed moved from upstairs, downstairs. Surprise him. And when you're done, help yourself to anything that's in Sully's fridge. My pleasure. Hey, anybody need to make any long-distance phone call? Go right ahead.
Mucho me gusta, levanta la basura. Deja limpiecito, limpiecito, quita la mancha. Good.
A bottle of wine, some fruit. Hey, let's have a party. Hi. Oh, yeah. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
For the mopping part,
Yeah.
I probably would give it about a 5.
5?
For the buffing and drying
Oh, okay.
job,
Just quick cleanups? And...
yes, that I would give about a 9-10.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
What is that?
10.
10?
10.
Hey. What'd you think?
I could imagine myself with the shuffles and walking around, talking on the cell
There you go,
phone, and
yeah.
listening to music without getting my
And
hands
texting someone, huh?
Yeah, and mopping, and working out at the same time.
That's called multitasking. I was so skeptical about shuffles before I talked to these ladies because these are the professionals. And, some mixed reviews, but overall, very, very good. I'm feeling a little more confident. I needed to have this input to get me sold. Hey, it's been a long day, but I'm gonna go get the ladies out of the jacuzzi. We're gonna have a cookout before Sully gets back.
Billy!
Back at Sullivan Productions, pre-production has begun on Frederick's dual saw. The guys that will finance the campaign are here for a creative meeting.
Today I've got the guys coming in from the dual saw. We're going to sit down and basically throw around some creative ideas and really start to put the building blocks of this show together. I had an idea on Saturday night of making a big box out of diamond plate and having like somebody weld me, Billy, into this box, like a David Blaine style thing.
No, that could almost be the start of the show. He cuts himself out and then comes onto the set.
That's an easy. Wolf said he could put it together.
Just sitting on the ground, or is it up in the air, maybe?
And we hang it over the Lakers.
Yeah.
It's just like a boy's dream. You got this tool that cuts anything, and it'll get you out of jail. I'm kind of excited to see what we can't cut. If we
to do a car.
Do a car on the set. It would be pretty good.
It's going to take
That's a lot.
You know what? We have time to do it because we can speed ramp the footage.
It's a good lead into, his background, who he is. He was fire rescue. Well, you mean, you use bigger machines to cut people out of cars. Well, no, this one will actually do it. You're kidding me,
I'm liking it. That gives him a real reason to be there.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's something, when he does that car, he'll be into it. Yeah, I got this all in my head. I have this whole show in I can see it. Where's this car? Is that it? We're down at the junkyard looking at the car that we're going to cut in half for the show, and Frederick's feeling confident that we're going to be able to cut it, but looking at it, I don't know if it's going to happen or not.
Frederick,
So you can cut this, there's no problems with cutting this, right?
We're going to cut it up through here, Frederick, right?
You need to have
You don't put it back there.
in this place,
Okay.
on both sides, like this. When I finish the cut, the car will do like this.
Open up
On
like this.
25
like a fillet.
centimeters
Can of
wide.
sardines.
We can spray some gasoline just near the blade and show that when I'm cutting, there's no fire.
Okay, no heat, no sparks, no kick, no bite. A clean, smooth cut every time.
I think cutting the car in half will be one of the biggest demos in the show. Probably one of the biggest demos we ever do in an infomercial.
All right,
so we good? Yeah. Done deal.
The dual saw sets are being built. Sully and his team are ramping up for the infomercial shoot.
I like this set, buddy. This is better than I thought.
Ooh, no.
This looks good.
I haven't seen the box yet. Have you seen your box?
Sully decided the greatest product demonstration would be welding Billy into a box and having him cut his way out using the dual saw. But Billy's not convinced.
You don't have to go in, I'll go in. You can bay outside comment, it's Anthony Sullivan in that box. I'll bust out. It's up to you.
I'll see how I feel.
It's up to you. I don't mind doing it.
I was supposed to go in the box, and I was ready for it. I mean, I wasn't afraid.
Okay, then I have it in an email.
What are the dates again, if you can tell me
I can't put Billy in the box. If it goes wrong, Billy's gonna be trapped in a box. Pal's gonna go out, he's gonna start having a meltdown, and we're gonna have to cut him out. This ain't no tub of OxyClean, buddy.
As Frederick watches his dream come together, Billy and Sully head upstairs to discuss the script that will unite them on screen for the first time.
Give you writing credit, buddy. See how nice I am to you there? You worked about 10 minutes with me on this script.
No, I worked a long time on this.
Yeah, you did.
worked the whole...
I even gave you the opening line.
Yeah, hi, I'm Billy Mays. Go ahead, read it.
And I'm Anthony Sullivan. Once in every lifetime comes a product so great, so revolutionary, that it really does redefine the way we get things done. The product we're talking about today is one of those, and it's called the dual saw.
Watch this. No other saw in the world can do what I'm about to do.
That'll be me.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm getting slung on copy.
You know,
No,
you
because
ready?
you're
I have
gonna
to watch
talk
this.
through
I have to watch this. Billy commentates. Watch this. No other saw can do what I'm about to do.
I say watch this.
Earlier today.
I'll say that.
Okay, you can have it. You know, I always let Billy feel like he has all the lines that he needs. I mean, we edit it. So if we want to cut him out, we will.
He gets out in all sentence before me.
Give Billy some coffee, all right? Okay, I'm gonna go
Oh, come on.
Listen.
Oh.
You have so many lines.
No, I
You want me to do a word count?
These are the fronts right here. So we have 3 different fronts.
Billy has opted out of the box demo, so Frederick has volunteered to do it himself.
We will cut on the big part, no?
No, these will come here.
I made these as replaceable fronts.
So we have extra
So
takes.
we can do it 3 times.
So you in the box.
Okay, so I
You
will
in
cut
the
this
box,
one.
we take this.
No
put it
problem.
Here.
Yeah,
So,
there's
so
3.
when this falls out, you'll
Okay.
see this on the ground this way.
I will open that like a can.
And if it doesn't, if it doesn't work, then we cut it off and put another one on.
It will work.
That's what
It
I
will
like
work.
to hear.
As the dual saw sets come together, Billy and Sully called Kristen to plan her shuffle shoot.
Hi, Kristen. How are you?
Hey, Kristen.
Hi, Billy. What's going on?
Kristen has depleted her bank account developing shuffles, but Billy and Sully want her to succeed, so they've decided to defer their fees.
Where do you want to start? Do you want to start or do you want us to start?
I just want to make sure that we have very smooth, slow gliding motions. No like crazy scooting around and dancing and stuff.
No, we were gonna bring in Paula Abdul to choreograph the dance moves.
No.
I'm actually going to a dance class tonight, doing the two-step.
Please no.
No, we're with you. I hear what you're saying. No dancing. There will be no dancing in this show.
One more thing. If we're gonna have a spill scene, it needs to be not the focus because it might be too much work to pull out a Shuffles for a spill.
All right.
One more thing. I want to film 2 or 3 testimonials, even if we don't use them. One more thing. I don't want to use a lot of dirt.
You just said one more thing and go.
I know. Not a lot of dirt, though. I don't want to go crazy with the dirt. One more thing.
No.
One more thing.
Her first list of changes was this long, and then it got to this long, and then it would get back to this long. There comes a point when I'm like, enough already. Stop. Are we golden?
We're golden.
All right, take it easy, Kristen.
Okay.
You know what, Christoph, it took a little bit to get used to.
Today's the big day.
Pre-production is complete, and the Shuffles shoot is good to go.
This is my entire life riding on this one day. No big deal. Very lucky to have such high-end players in the infomercial industry working on my commercial.
Well, we're getting the first shot here. Sully's gonna be coming out with the Shuffles. You know, hi, Anthony Sullivan here for Shuffles. Double trouble for dirty floors.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for Shuffles. Double trouble for dirty floors.
It puts more pressure on Sully and myself to make this work because she has so much invested. She's put her whole life into this, and it just ups the stakes. So we're committed to making this work.
Double trouble for dirty floors. Kristen did not want any dancing in this commercial. She was adamant about no dancing. And I see where she's going because to her, this is a real labor of love and she wants it to be taken seriously and she doesn't want it to be like a joke product. But honestly, you put these things on your feet and it just starts shuffling around. It's fun.
It's not about dancing. It's a serious cleaning solution.
All right, I'm ready to
Pretty
go.
high.
I'm ready to go.
All right, you ready? You got speed run? All right, Sully, you ready?
I was ready.
All right, ready?
If anyone asks me if I'm ready again,
3.
take a break. Hold on. Now I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for Shuffles. Double trouble for dirty floors.
Nice. Good, back to 1.
Very good.
How's the energy, all right?
Looks
Good.
Nice.
Okay.
Back to 1, still speeding?
Still speed.
And action.
Shuffles give you the muscle without the tussle and harness the power of your own body weight to cut through the toughest messes.
That was
Very nice.
That felt good.
Circle that, MJ.
I think, honestly, she's got a 50-50 chance. This is a long shot. The product works. It's a great product, but whether people will actually embrace it, only America will be the judge. Call now and get a pair of Shuffles complete with cleaning pads for just $14.99.
Very nice, Sully.
Is Kristen happy?
You happy, Kristen?
More than happy.
That's a wrap, everybody.
Unlike Sully, Kristen has no doubt that Shuffles will be a big winner.
When Shuffles succeeds, the first thing I'll do is call my mom and say, go ahead and plan your retirement date.
With Shuffles in the can, a new day brings the team together for Frederick's dual saw.
Hey.
Today is a great day. I'm very excited. Really excited.
And the 2 biggest names in TV marketing are about to share the screen for the first time.
Come on, you just need to step it up. You need to get to bed early, and you need to step it up.
You accused me of going. I was in bed before you last night. It was the Frenchman who was out.
For me, it's a lot of emotion, you know? 12 years without money. And we are here, and now the clouds are going out, the sky, the sun is there, and I'm sure this will change my life.
All right, here we go. Ready, guys? And 3, 2, 1, and action.
Hi, I'm Billy Mays.
And I'm Anthony Sullivan. Once in every lifetime comes a product so great that it really does redefine the way we get things done. The product we're talking about today is called the Dual Saw.
Watch what I'm about to do.
That's plexiglass done right there. Painted steel, he cuts straight through it. And we save the best till last. Look how it cuts through hardwood flooring.
Like a train on a track. It cuts a perfect line every time.
I was really impressed with the way Billy pulled it off. He stepped it up today, and he made me dial up my game, which was good. It's the first time we've ever been on camera together. And let me tell you, if you think he's loud when you're sat at home in the living room, try standing next to him on the set. It's unbelievable. It's like listening to a jet take off.
You also notice that I cut the middle of the wood. Other blades would bind and kick.
Not with the dual saw. You get a perfect line every time.
Perfect, good. That looked great.
Cut, everybody. They're very good, very impressive, and they are making more than what we were expecting. Yeah?
Bring it in the box! Jim, watch your toes. We got a box on the move.
The dual saw shoot is underway with the biggest demos yet to come.
We're gonna weld Frederick in a box, a diamond cut aluminum box. It's tough to get out. I hope it gets out. And then he's gonna cut a car in half.
Down his foot. Back it up. Back up. Off now. Feet underneath, everybody. You all right, Jim?
I heard someone screaming and yelping, and it run over Jim's foot. I mean, seriously, it could have been, the tires are let down, and they could have taken his toes off, but he appears to be okay, which I'm happy about, because I care about the crew, believe it or not.
We'll be fine. I just have a flat foot now.
10 degrees.
Before Frederick cuts himself out of a box, the shoot starts with a smaller demo.
Matt's been a contractor for 20 years, and Crystal, who is a Sol novice.
You know, I should do the Crystal thing.
I'm doing it.
Because I'm here with Crystal. No, it makes better. And Crystal, you do Matt, and I'll do Crystal. And then I'll say, let's get started.
All right.
Billy likes to have a lot of copy, and God forbid my paragraph is longer than his, or my sentence has one extra word in it.
Go ahead, let's tell you have all the lines.
What do you want to say?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ready, guys?
Yeah.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
Okay, let's crack the safes.
Crack the safes. Crystal has cracked the safe. Man, how does it feel to be beaten by a lightweight?
Extremely embarrassing, but impressive.
That is the power of the dual saw. Okay, here we go.
The safe demo set the table. Now it's time to kick it up a level.
All right, Frederick.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm in trouble.
Frederick is about to put all of his dreams and his life on the line by cutting himself out of a diamond-plated aluminum box.
All right, Frederick. Everyone ready? Gentlemen? Here you go, Arlen.
Frederick, are you in there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm in this booth.
Okay, when Billy says start cutting, start cutting.
Okay.
Start cutting.
Okay.
Wow, what an entrance. That was unbelievable, Frederick. Tell us how you came up with the dual saw.
I'm fire rescue man, and my job is saving lives. I had to get in cars and just
get people out really fast.
Okay, here we go, guys. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Go, Frederick, go. Go, Frederick. And...
I needed a machine who can cut fast, easy, to get them people out.
Action.
I had to get them out also. Just to get them back again. I had to get the people out safely and without hurting them.
That was nice. That was money.
While English may not be Frederick's strongest suit, he won't need words for his grand finale.
You only get one shot at this.
Don't worry, it's okay.
This is going to be the pièce de résistance. This is going to be the moment of the infomercial when my man Frederick behind me is going to cut this car in two, and I'm going to be impressed.
You're also going to meet the inventor of the dual saw, and he's actually going to attempt to cut this car.
This car in half, unbelievable. I'm crushing you today.
No, you're not.
I am.
He's crushing me?
Yeah, I mean, everyone can see it. It's plain to see.
Please.
Quiet, please.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
Now we're ready to see the dual saw in action. Are you ready, Frederick?
Ready.
Start cutting.
If Frederick is able to cut the car in half, Billy and Sully believe this will be the wow demo that will drive home the power of the saw and jam the phone lines with orders. But there's a problem.
There is some gasoline going out, huh?
No, there isn't.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, that's gas.
There is gas. It won't explode, huh? It's the fact of the do also, huh?
There is gas.
Cut tape, and step back.
I can smell it. Okay? Yes. There's a little safety issue. We smell gasoline. We're in an enclosed building. Sally's worried. I'm worried. We're taking a look.
It's nice to think about this the day before the shoot, you know what I mean?
Wouldn't this have been a dream?
No.
We knew we weren't going to use a saw on this?
I smelt it over there.
I know. You can smell it when I walked in. It smells like a gas station. Where's Frederick? Frederick. First thing I care about is the crew. And, you know, we can do this another day with a car with no gas in it, but I don't want to lose a man today. Or a woman. Jill, are you okay doing it? Do you want someone else to take a handheld? I mean, I know, but it's gas and it's hot. It's hot.
I'm staying far away. Everybody else seems to not be too intimidated to stand over there by the car, but I'm not one that's a fan of gas and sparks in the same room, so I'm not sure what we're going to do yet.
You okay?
There's no problem.
Okay,
There's no
then we
problem
do. Then we
because
go.
the machine is made for that. You know?
Okay, all right, then we go. I just want to make sure, like...
You're all right.
Yeah. With the material of the blades, the sparks are 200 degrees. To put fire on gasoline, you need at least 380 degrees. And so, even you see some sparks, I'm not afraid. It would never put fire on that.
But we're doing it. We're moving. We're going.
Okay, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Everyone's rolling, right?
This is the ultimate test of the dual saw. If Frederick is right, the gasoline will not ignite. But if he's wrong, everything could go up in flames.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect, good. That looked great. That was perfect.
With the big demo in the can, the question is, will the dual saw sell? After 2 weeks of editing, the Shuffles commercial is complete. Kristen arrives to watch it for the first time.
She's back. All from Dallas. What's going on?
I'm so excited. Everything I've been working on, everything I've put on the line is writing up there on the commercial. I have faith in Sully and Billy, but if it's not perfect, we'll have to keep working.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for Shuffles. Double trouble for dirty floors. Wear Shuffles on your feet to easily clean all floor surfaces.
I like that shot.
Shuffles foot mops give you the power of 2.
Oh my God.
Good.
Isn't that nice?
It moves. It really moves now.
But order right now, and we'll give you a second set of pads free. Here's how to order. Who's the handsome guy?
Oh, he
You
makes
look
the whole
good.
commercial.
No, I'm serious. You did
You
it.
guys?
The director.
No, but you did a good job.
You like it for real?
nailed
I
it.
don't know what to say.
Thank you, it would be nice.
Wow. Barely see anything I would change.
What would you change? I mean,
We gotta ship this, just so you know, to make your deadline.
I know.
It
Well,
was
there's
just-
only a few things, because honestly, it's 99% perfect.
99 meaning not 100.
Not 100. 99.
It's way beyond the 11th hour. It's like the 11th hour and the 59th minute. So, you know, it's a pain in the ass, period.
Sully, the spot is almost perfect, and I love it, but this is my one shot. So anything we can do. The change that I need before we air is the absorption demo.
right there.
Yes. There's not enough contrast in the shot, and it's a great shot. So we need to film that over again with different colored liquid and tile.
Bottom line is, if you can get this tomorrow morning, I need that tape. The minute you shoot it, I need it back here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely get those shots.
Don't let Kristen come in there with her good looks and start chiming you and getting more than 3 shots, otherwise we're not going to make the deadline, all right?
All right, I'll do my best, man. I'll make it happen.
She's on her way. Talk to you later, buddy. I think she's going to be absolutely crushed if this doesn't work, and I never want her to come back in this office and say, you didn't give me 100%. So everyone that works here and my whole entire crew, we're laying it on the line for her, and I think she knows it. So.
It'll be amazing, and everyone will be happy. I'll do whatever needs to be done.
Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you guys so much. You have no idea. Today we are shooting pickup shots for my commercial. It's It's about at 99% right now, and I think we could take it to 100%.
Kristen wants to get the last couple of shots for the show. She wants to use her feet in it, and I understand that. You know, if you want to do the job right, you do it yourself. Get it all, Kristen. This is it, the money shot.
Perfect.
Perfect. Perfect. And hopefully this will be it. This show will be perfect in everybody's eyes.
Nice job. Nice job.
Thanks, Billy.
Now it's Frederick's turn to view the final version of his project, the dual saw.
I'm quite happy. After all that 12 years work, hard time, we see the results. So I cross my finger.
The following is a paid advertisement for the dual saw. Imagine if there was a tool so unique and so powerful that it can actually cut a car in half.
Nice. Frederick, are you in there, buddy?
I'm ready. Start cutting.
That was a big demo.
Yeah.
I was like, what is he doing?
It looks like Houdini.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh! This is the best infomercial I've never seen in my life, you know? This show everything in such a short period of time. No, I'm sure of the success right now. No, I'm sure. I want to buy this machinery. No, really.
I'm Anthony Sullivan. And I'm Billy Mays. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. I'm gonna put you in that box, see how you like it.
Go check out your car.
Go home at 2 o'clock in the morning and you walk in, you turn the TV on.
Let's go, guys.
I feel good about the product. I feel great about the infomercial. I don't think there's much more we can do with this saw other than selling a couple million of them. I got a good feeling with this one.
Yeah, you know,
I really do.
Let's quality to it. We're glad you're happy. You know what? Now we gotta go to the next step.
In 10 days, this will be on TV. This will be on TV. And wow, I am so excited. You can't imagine. Oh, you know, it's just a dream coming true. This is what it is.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for Shuffles. The Shuffles infomercial has hit the airwaves. Billy and Sully have test marketed the spot in multiple cities, and the results are in. Now they need to call Kristen and give her the verdict on her dream.
This is Kristen.
Hey, Kristen, it's Sully.
Hi. How's everyone doing?
We've seen the results. I know what I think. I want to know what you think.
After a $15,000 media buy, sales are soft. If Kristen wants to continue with Shuffles, she'll have to dig into her own pocket.
Kristen's in a very precarious situation where you don't know whether to fold or whether to keep playing. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, you know, and I'd like to keep working on it as long as we can improve a few points each time. It's worth, you know, keeping working on it.
Kristen thinks the poor sales are the result of a flawed commercial. And with some creative changes, Shuffles will still be a winner.
The bottom line is you need capital to continue. You're okay coming up with the funds to move forward with regard to creative changes, right?
I am. I mean, I'll prioritize what the most important ones are and, you know.
All right, and we'll try and, you know, we'll keep it as fair as we can, all right?
That'd be great.
I think if I was her, I would have walked away by now, but she just won't let go. You know, there's an old saying that some people never know how close they were to succeeding before they quit. So, you know, when do you cut the rope? When do you move on? When do you say enough's enough? When do you unplug and move on to the next project? With every day that she wastes is a day she could be doing something else.
Kristen's dreams for Shuffles may not become a reality, but nothing seems to dampen her optimism.
I really do think this will work. I'm just not sure how. But if Shuffles doesn't work, one amazing thing that happened in all of this is I learned that I love the direct response industry. So some way or another, you are going to see me succeeding in the infomercial industry.
The dual saw infomercial has gone out, and the preliminary results are in. Frederick has returned to the United States to hear the verdict on his dream.
I'm very anxious. I want to know what happened. No, I want to see the results. I'm quite excited.
Salmon. Another trip across another ocean to come and see the two crazy guys.
Yeah, but this time I'm nervous. Huh?
Take a seat, buddy.
Tell me.
Take a seat, buddy.
Let's have a seat. 15 days, no news, nothing, blackout. What? It didn't work or what?
You want to tell him or should I tell him?
What?
Sully does have some news for you. I mean, good, Sully.
Why are you doing that face?
You got a big hit opening, buddy.
You got to win it, buddy.
It works.
Congratulations.
It's a winner, buddy.
After a $60,000 media buy, the dual saw has generated over $270,000 in revenue. And Frederick is well on his way to securing his parents' retirement.
God exists. I'm so happy. It works. It works. It means we had great success. We have great success. We have great success. I'm so happy.
It's a home run.
It's a home run. That's all you need to know, okay?
I want to call my father now. I want to tell him that it works. And now our dreams will come true.
To you, Frederick.
Good product, good man, and good pitch man.